Good morning, Lions. My name is Connor.
And I'm Liam.
And this is the Lions Roar!
Today's date is Friday, February 9th, and the Super Bowl is this Sunday, Chiefs vs. 49ers.
We are less than a week away from Valentine's Day and the Polar Plunge. Say, Liam, are you on track to graduate?
I'm not sure, but here's Oliver Reed with a segment detailing the new graduation requirements.
Let's check it out.
This year, the Kansas School Board has increased graduation requirements for all current students to 23 total credits, up from 21. For new students, this requirement is increased to 24 credits to accommodate the new required curriculum.
The state minimum has always been 21, but then they allow different school districts to set their own graduation requirements. So USD 497, like a lot of other schools, had a more rigorous graduation requirement. So it's been 23 forever. And then during COVID, that's when we let it go down to 21, just because they knew that it was a struggle for some kids to get the credits that they should have had.
But now, all that is changing.
The state of Kansas is the one that says we need to have a new graduation plan. There are specific classes that our students in Kansas need to take. They thought a financial literacy class would be very important for kids to have.
Mr. Peltzman, a leading candidate to teach the financial literacy course next year, shares some of his insight about the class's curriculum.
So as far as curriculum goes, it's going to probably talk about the different layers of investment, the different layers of financial institutions. There's a lot of different places you can put your money. And when we have a class like financial literacy, that allows us to kind of outline, here's some good decisions, here's some poor decisions. So if they understand the aspects of not just income, investment, and savings, but also how to spend, I think at a young age that can really affect your future.
The district is now also emphasizing a focus on more STEM enrollment.
When you look at where careers are going and what that landscape looks like, we know that it's supposed to have more technology, it's supposed to have more STEM. Instead of just having 3 years of science and 3 years of math, there's one more credit, so 2 semesters worth of a STEM credit. And that STEM credit can be an additional math class, an additional science class, or one of our career and tech ed classes that would qualify for that. Maybe that STEM requirement really gets kids interested to more of the hands-on, to more of the technical field, so it might just kind of open up some other avenues for kids.
Also next year, new freshmen will be required to enroll in a communications course, as well as a college and post-secondary planning course in order to graduate. Luckily, the LHS faculty are here to help.
We have an entire semester to work with these kids to teach them the new post-secondary assets, to teach them the new graduation requirements, and make sure they are on track and they have a plan so that their senior year they aren't like, I never knew I had to do that.
But what about you? What do students think about the new curriculum?
I think it is wise to learn it, considering it's such a big thing in adulthood.
I feel like it's very important and we should do it.
I feel the same way too.
I feel like it's very important, but it shouldn't be an extra credit.
I think that they're just trying to make sure that the students are better prepared for life beyond high school.
This has been Oliver Reed for the Lions Roar.
Thanks for the video, Oliver Reed.
That was raw-tastic. But is it me or does it feel like Chesty the Lion is constantly doing the same pose around the school?
I mean, now that you pointed it out.
Nothing against it, but after a while it gets kind of generic and overused. I can explain more in this segment created by yours truly. For those who do not know, Chesty the Lion is a beloved mascot that plays a big role throughout LHS. We at the Lions Roar had a lot to talk about and do with the lion himself, such as his summer plans, dousing the flame with the firebirds, and even playing hide and seek with him at school. However, there is one problematic thing that I would like to talk about involving Chesty. Please, take a look. No, it's not his inconsistent digital design. That was already covered a year and a half ago. See it now? The problematic thing I wanted to talk about was his constantly used pose. Look, I have nothing against this pose, and I don't think it's a bad one either. But after a while it begins to feel kind of samey, generic, and overused. It also feels less creative to be using the same pose, like the edits for clubs and other posters, no offense. Back in the late 40s, Chesty had more creative poses. These were created by Paul Coker Jr., the creator of Chesty the Lion. These poses were ones that were unique, showing Chesty's delightful character and charm. That's not all either. Even in recent times, you can sometimes see some more unique Chestys out there, such as the ones of Chesty playing football, baseball, and running in the track. Even the basketball Chesty, sporting a weirder design compared to the original, has a unique pose. Additionally, Zach Saltz, head of video production and animation classes, had an assignment in Animation 2 where students would make an animated Chesty the Lion, featuring different poses.
So in this assignment, we need to animate Chesty for a school event or any holiday, and it needs to include secondary action inside the animation.
It's pretty fun. It allows you to do some minor redesigns to Chesty while also throwing him into silly situations.
I asked students about their project.
Mine is a Valentine's Day one where he helps set two people up on a date who've been crushing on each other for a while.
My animated Chesty is about tennis, I think men's tennis in spring.
Mine is promoting prom, and so I have Chesty the Lion asking the viewer to go to prom with him with a sign and then getting ready to go.
If you are an artist and have a cool and unique Chesty, send it to Room 308 Productions and the Lionswell team. We would love to see your cool work and unique Chesty poses. The personal reason I think Chesty deserves more poses that are different and unique is because I feel like it would make him feel more free and creative, and it would give the Lion himself more character and charm in comparison to other schools' mascots nationwide. Chesty's done a lot for us, and I think we owe him more respect and gratitude. Let's make him the Royal King like he was in 1946 and 47! This has been Liam, reporting for the Lions Raw.
Back to us in the studio.
I love listening to music. How about you, Connor?
I love it too. My favorite artist is Marshmello.
Small-rific. Mine is the LHS fight song. The band does a great job playing it. They are very talented.
Speaking of, here's Alden Parker Timms with the segment about students with musical talent.
Music is a large part of the culture here at LHS. Seeing the success and talent within our music programs, I was curious to know where it all stems from. More specifically, I wanted to know how music has impacted students individually. I started by meeting with Ben Willems, Evie Robeson, and Henry Keeler, who are a few of many that go above and beyond in their musical pursuits to hopefully gain some insight as to where their love, passion, and talent for music began. Ben Willems is an extremely accomplished musician. While being a talented percussionist for the school band, his true passion resides in playing the drums.
I started when I was 6, so I've been playing for over 10 years at this point. My dad would always play the drums in our basement when I was like 5 or something. And just one day I asked him if he could teach me how to play the drums, and then that's where everything really started. So recently, because college auditions are up soon, I've been practicing about like 3 or 4 hours a day. Right now, what has me inspired is the fact that I did not make All-State this year. It has lit a fire underneath me, and I have been playing like a madman since.
And that he has. Best of luck on those auditions, Ben. Anyways, to transition to a more mellow note, Evie Robeson is another well-accomplished musician here at LHS. While being heavily involved with the band, choir, and jazz band, Evie also loves to sing and write her own songs.
I've loved music my entire life, and I've written songs since I was in 5th grade. I like to think that the ones that I'm writing now are pretty good, and I'm very proud of them. My sister, Mara, who I'm very, very close with, writes stories, and all I thought was, I want to be like her. And then I wrote a story and it didn't work. And then I realized that I like writing music a lot better and I'm better at that. Since I was 2 years old, I have known that I'm going to sing on stage. And I'm also very determined, and I have been my whole life. But I have realized that if I keep going and try not to give up when something gets hard, it'll eventually get easier. And so I hope that I don't lose that spark.
Nor do I, Evie. And I hope that your future ambitions flourish and prosper. Anyways, although both Ben and Evie participate in the music programs here at the school, That doesn't mean that musical talent cannot exist beyond. Henry Keeler is a prime example of how a student can pursue their musical prowess outside of the school grounds.
I say my primary musical talent is playing piano. I played from 3rd grade to 9th grade, then kind of stopped because of quarantine. But recently I picked it back up. I play keyboards in my dad's band, Soundwave. I've gone up, I've played with them 3 or 4 times at this point. Come up for a few songs, kind of at the end of the show, a little encore type thing. And so I feel like that's really a good fusion of a lot of my different skills. I can make music, and fusing that with the video aspect of what I'm good at, I can kind of make something that in my eyes might end up being pretty special.
And special it is. Well said, Henry. Anyways, my biggest takeaway from all of this was that if you are truly passionate about something, whatever it may be, as long as you work hard and enjoy yourself, success will always find its way into your pursuit. This has been Alden Parker Timms reporting for the Lion's Roar.
Thank you for the talented and musical video, Alden.
Hey Liam, out of curiosity, have you seen Gordy in his games? It's been a while since I last saw them.
Well, lucky for you, Connor, I have. Gordy's Games is back.
That's great. Let's get low with Gordy's Games, Limbo Edition.
Welcome back to Gordy's Games. Today we're doing Limbo. Jude, you're at such an advantage.
I know, bro.
So is Jacob.
He's still taller than Jude.
Dude, what? You walk under that, Jude. Okay, Jude's still walking under it. Good. Oh, hey Matthew. Good flexibility. Oh my. You gotta get. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Is this lower than the last one? Nor do I. Dude, how are you still walking this up? It's Spider-Man over here. Oh, I gotta go. What the? I know it's not.
Oh, I'm first?
Yeah, you're first. All right, come on, Jacob. No! Hey, I don't got my right hand. You're just walking under it. Hey, the form. There you go. Dude, you can walk under it too.
I really gotta get in my bag for this one.
Oh, you good? You good? You good?
I'm fine. Okay. Actually,
Gotta get the knees warm.
We got Chihuahua here. I'm not winning.
Oh, come on, Carter. There you go. It barely moved down. That's really just like an inch if you think about it. Dude, again, you're just walking through this. Same with you, Jude.
It's like ran down really low already.
Really low? All right, we're just skipping ahead. What? Oh, you. Damn, what? And now he's off.
Everything hurts.
The back flexibility on that man.
Hey, being short comes in advantage sometimes. It comes in advantage sometimes.
There you go. There you go. Get under, get under. You good, Jaden? Hey, come on, Payne. Come on, there you go. Oh! With pizza in your hand, Demetrius? He hyped himself up. Oh, got it. Yeah. Oh, on your knees. Oh, how low are we going? I'm like bending over now. You won. You won. Hey!
My knees don't bend like that.
This is level 1, Connor. Connor, you gotta go backwards.
Oh, I can't bend like that.
Man, how you feel about your performance today?
I feel great. I don't know. I feel like I trained for this all my life.
All right. This has been Gordy's Games. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you for the games, Gordy. We've missed seeing them.
Speaking of games, make sure to go attend the away basketball game hosted at Alepha Northwest. Girls varsity plays at 5:30 p.m. and boys varsity plays at 7 p.m.
Go Lions!
That's all for this episode. Most of you know this already, but you can stop by Room 308 to get a club or bit featured on our announcements.
Tune in next Monday and Friday for more episodes.
And as always,
it's a great day to be a lion.